The countdown to Caitlin Clark is almost over. We're less than 24 hours away from the WNBA draft in New York City. Our Angela Morian joins us live from the Big Apple with more on the Fever as it gets ready to make the first overall pick. Angela?
Garrett, it's like the weather knows what a big deal tomorrow night will be in the WNBA draft here in Brooklyn. It's raining, it's gusting of excitement for Caitlin Clark, the likely #1 overall pick in this year's WNBA draft. You know who owns that #1 overall pick? The Indiana Fever, expectant of Caitlin Clark to be the first name called tomorrow night in the Brooklyn Academy of Music, which is just down the street from where we are here in Dumbo. Oh, what a resume Clark has amassed over her 4 years at Iowa. Two-time National Player of the Year, all-time NCAA leading scorer, either men or women's basketball, plus the Wooden Award this past weekend. She's also credited for the large insurgence of viewers coming to college women's basketball. In fact, the championship game, which was just last Sunday, had 4 million more viewers than the men's game. That's a first in history. Clark didn't get the trophy. She lost to South Carolina in that game Sunday. It's a win she would have wanted, but she's at least happy for all the eyes coming onto women's basketball.
When I think about women's basketball going forward, obviously it's just going to continue to grow, whether it's at the WNBA level, whether it's at the college level. Like, everybody sees it, everybody knows, everybody sees the viewership numbers. When you're given an opportunity, women's sports just kind of thrives, and I think that's been the coolest part for me on this journey is just, we start our season playing in front of 55,000 people in Kinnick Stadium, and now we're ending it probably playing in front of 15 million people or more on TV. It just continues to get better and better and better, and that's never going to stop. When you continue to give them the platform, things like this are just going to continue to happen.
The Caitlin Clark effect is already taking over Indianapolis. Indiana Fever says tickets have skyrocketed, only expected to be more after tomorrow's announcement for that #1 overall pick. The Caitlin Clark effect has taken over the Big Apple as well. Clark was on Saturday Night Live last night. She will be a part of lighting the Empire State Building tomorrow morning, and she also has a billboard up in Times Square courtesy of State Farm. This Big Apple is loving Clark, so is Indianapolis. We're going to be talking much more excitement as the expectant #1 overall pick Clark and the Indiana Fever have a happy marriage that's coming up tonight in Sports Locker. So I'll see you in a few.